can't forget drawers. The hillbillies. My man Slate, wallet head.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Warriors out in Oakland. So for Golden State, their last game, a win against Phoenix. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the
life.
Shaq.
Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time.
You didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh, my
but
God.
But Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Stephen Curry continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
And that news, Kevin, means this team faces a very tough challenge. His production will be sorely missed, and it's not a problem they can just wave a wand at and make go away. I mean, this is when everyone else on that bench has to really come together and raise their performance.
And, guys, a lot of times the bench can fill that gap for a while, but when you're talking about something that's long-term, that could spell real trouble for this group. Now, some of the pressure may shift to the front office because they may have to make a move to bolster that roster.
Now Sacramento starting 5. They've got a Flalo. Amon Shumpert is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, last season, DeMarcus Cousins had several triple-doubles, but with Cousins, he would have 20-plus rebounds to go along with 20 points and 10 assists. That's amazing for a big man, for any man, as a matter of fact.
Now here's Thompson. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Cousins kicks to Cauley Stein. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Back to Thompson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. A break for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Green's got his second basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
There's Rose with the three. Another three for Sacramento. The Warriors lead it. Livingston kicks to Green. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
The feed now to Cousins. Lets the three fly, and he gets it to go.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. And then for Sacramento, Morris is checked in for Aflalo. And McRae's subbed in for Derrick Rose. And here's Morris for three. No good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Green. Livingston passes to Durant. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. Shoots from 14, takes the three. Thompson misses.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Cousins, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever. But also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Livingston, no luck.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Some changes for Golden State. West is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors trail by 4. Clark kicks it to West. McGee is screen. Will it go? And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clark. That one rolling around and rims out. Down low, got a piece of it. It's stolen by West.